telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to.
Yeah.
Hello, we are live.
Hello.
Good morning,
Good
good afternoon,
morning.
good evening, everyone who's watching or will watch later on. Welcome to another episode of Moms on a Mission. Moms on a Mission, you might ask what it is. It is
Mhm.
a monthly live segment or series that we have come up. When as together we came up with this from different mom from with moms. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
It's okay.
So yeah, Moms on a Mission has been put together by moms from different parts of the world, with different personalities. Of course, we are all unique, and in different seasons of their motherhood journeys. And together we come together to share our stories, of course, and also our adventures, our misadventures, and yeah, we aim to inspire. To entertain and also to show solidarity with all the moms out there. But first of all, I want to introduce myself. I am Precious. I am a wife, a mom of two wonderful daughters. I am based also in the UK. It's currently 11:30 p.m. And together, yes, and I'm a nurse manager by profession, and I do this digital business for 2 years now. And today, we are joined by two other mummies based in the Philippines and Canada. So, ladies, introduce yourselves.
Yes, good morning from the Philippines. Global tayo ngayon. We're from UK, Manila, and Canada. Different time zones, but we're here for you guys, mommies. So at first, I'm Ayin. I'm a stay-at-home mom of my very kulit 4-year-old girl. I'm a digital entrepreneur for 2.5 years now. So good morning, everyone.
Hi, I'm Luville naman. I'm based here in Alberta, Canada, and right now it's 5:36 p.m. Hapon naman sa akin, paggabi na. I'm a mom of two. I'm an admin professional and also a digital entrepreneur for going 3 years. Going 3 years
Wow.
now.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. So tonight we are again doing episode 5 of our Moms on a Mission. And in celebration of Women's Month, we're actually wearing purple, right? And we want to
Mhm.
celebrate
Sana
women
pwede.
entrepreneurs. Yeah. Or can
And
pasok
purple
purple.
lights.
Yes, at the back. Oh, di ba?
Yes,
Di ba?
red
Yeah,
lights.
yes, we want to celebrate women and women entrepreneurs and their achievements, struggles, and we all specifically will also discuss the common challenges that women entrepreneurs encounter and face, how and how they solve or resolve these issues or how they overcome challenges. Kami na rin kasi we're also entrepreneurs, how we overcome them and continuously overcome these challenges that may turn up. So we wanted to discuss a few points today so that
Yes.
hopefully you'll get inspired and motivated to go into entrepreneurship as well, right?
Yes. Siguro,
Ayan.
check, I can start muna, but of course, if you're a mom who wants to start your own business, we would like you to connect with us or engage with us. What's your biggest hindrance in starting your own business? So for me naman, I think uh, in everything that you do, everything has to start somewhere. So when you start a business, of course, ang unang struggle that or challenge that women face would be funding, because when you start a business, of course, there are financial requirements. So you need money, you need funds. So even for small businesses, kailangan may puhunan ka dyan. May startup money, and you also prepare for operating expenses. So you need to be financially prepared for that. So I've been coaching digital entrepreneurs for a year now and guiding interested business owners. So a lot of them are moms, so moms like us. So, and one of the top challenges that hinders them or us from starting the business is lack of funds. Kasi um, ano ba yung mga pwede nating sources ng financial requirement ng business. It can be personal savings, loans, investors, especially if you're planning to set up a business with higher investment requirement. But kami, when we started, I would like to say that we're blessed because my husband Yar, he is working as until now, and I was employed before I became a mompreneur. So we have some personal savings to allocate, that's allocated to start our business. But if you're someone who doesn't have any savings for it, and if you're unemployed mom right now, set aside money for it. Kayong mag-asawa, it's the best time to start the business if you're looking for stability. Kasi meron kang pinagkukuhaan ng fund eh. In any business, you don't expect to give a big return very quickly, right? So, hindi siya parang employment. Yes, may papasok na income, but you have to give your time to your business to gain momentum. You have to establish your business first. And frankly speaking, depending on the business that you would like to start, it would be challenging if when you start it without savings or existing income source. So, when you're employed, so that's the best time. So, you have the money to finance your business. But also when you're financially ready to start your business, start it with realistic budget. Huwag pilitin. You can start small. What's important is that you're able to prepare and start your business. So you have to start, 'di ba? Kung gusto mo talaga. It's good. What's good here in our business naman, yes, we had savings na nakatabi for this business, but limited din siya. So here in our digital business, we have investment options depending on our budget and comfort level in the business. So also, I think you mommies will also relate to this. Another observation that I gathered from talking with women who want to start a business, some of them still have unemployment mindset. So they view the startup investment as expense. So if you want to start a business, you need to adopt a business mindset. These are startup costs. This is something that will give something in return. Unlike when you spend sa shopping, clothes, luxury bags, shoes. So ibang-iba yon. And
Yes.
meron din
True.
akong, if you're also a stay-at-home mom naman, like me, who craves to help your husband in the finances, but don't have income source. Kasi na-mention ko kanina, isang source of income would be loans. Kasi madaming loan options dyan eh.
Yeah.
Just make sure na pag umutang ka, it's a good debt. It's something that will generate income for you or build wealth for you over time. But yun nga, sabi ko, when you're a stay-at-home mom, na you're starting with little or no income at all, wala kang income source, loaning is not an option. Get your partner on board so that he will see the potential that you saw in the business. So both of you can work on for it. So yun,
Yes.
kung if you're coming from a situation na wala talagang pang start, of course, you need your needs comes first. So hindi naman pwede na you're struggling to fulfill your needs tapos magbe-business ka. It's not the best time to start your business. May right timing dyan. But what I would like to advise those moms that would like to start a business, you have to make sure that you're working on it. And if you really want it, meron talagang paraan. Di ba, mommies?
Yes.
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 If there's a will, there's a way, right? So,
Yes.
Sabihin ko
it's
sana,
like
pag gusto, may paraan. Tagalog lang.
Ayaw.
Oo, tama.
Pag ayaw, may
Translation.
dahilan. Yes.
Yes, kasi baka dyan lumabas yung mga creative juices ng mga mommies, right? Kasi I think, growing to be from a single person to a mom, you really develop a lot of skills, life skills, right? Multitasking, di ba? Sobrang expert na ang mga moms dyan. So there are ways that you can, generate savings, kumbaga, or even yung investment cost. But I just want to touch on from an immigrant perspective kasi 'di ba when you are an immigrant like me who's a nurse all my life in my career life, right? So I came over to the UK. Even before this, I had an American dream. I tried Australia, and then eventually I landed in the UK as a nurse, and I'm still a nurse. So basically, you came over, your dream is to gain employment here, right? So yung employee mindset is so embedded to
Yes.
immigrants like us. So I'm not saying there's a lot of immigrants everywhere in the world. It's not just Filipinos, right? There are people from other countries who come to first world countries to gain employment. So it's so embedded na sa mindset nila na this is their way out of, I don't know, maybe poverty before, or maybe yung need driven na lifestyle. We want to move away
Yes.
from yung need driven into a more freer lifestyle, right? That you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. So, ganon. Kapag, if you go to another country, syempre wala kang credit history, right? Parang wala kang paper trail, kumbaga. Like when credit companies try to give you credit either through cards or loans, they don't have any ground to
Yeah.
or basis to approve you. So it's a bit tricky to build that over time, and that I think is a hindrance for women entrepreneurs to start, right? But ang maganda sa digital business natin, there are different ways on how to invest. That's why, we have this different strategy meetings that, our women entrepreneurs can go into, so that coaches can actually help them to find the
Yes.
best way to strategize and to start their business at a cost that they can, 'di ba, they can
Be
afford,
comfortable
'di ba?
with this.
Yes. And lastly, I want to add yung fear to invest, because if yung employee mindset na, it's so hard because your currency is so much different from where you are now. So like for me, if I convert pound to Philippine peso, it will be a lot, right? So if I build my business here, there's a tendency for us immigrants to convert everything into our own currency back home,
Yes.
which
Lalo na
heightens.
pagbago eh, 'no?
Oo,
Pagbagong dating.
true. Lahat na lang, no, kahit McDonald's na, Happy Meal, parang you convert everything. So it also translates to other things, like what you want to buy, what you want to invest in. I think nakaka-carry yun eh. So it's really important what Ayin said, na you have to adapt a business mindset. Otherwise, it won't work. Yon.
Yes, true, true. I think in my experience, I do agree with Ayin and Precious that as an immigrant, when we landed here, I was a stay-at-home mom. So it's just my husband Vince who has a full-time job. Therefore, he's the one with all the credit cards. I'm just a supplementary card holder. So nung time na by the time that I've decided that I needed to start, just to get me started on my credit performance here in Canada, I tried to apply for a Walmart's card, and I got rejected. I got rejected for a Walmart's card because there's no credit history. But I was telling them, how do I get started? How do I get started if they won't take a chance on me? So it's
Oo.
really a big hurdle to get started, to start a business if you're a stay-at-home mom. It's a big hurdle. Good thing my husband Vince was readily on board. Actually, he was the one who was on board, and he pulled me with
Malaking
him.
bagay.
Yes, to start the business. So it's a good setup for us that he's the one working, so he's the one who invested on our business. And as an immigrant, starting a new business in a foreign country, we were scared. We were skeptic. We
Mm.
were so scared because we have so little money, as in konti lang yung dala namin nung dumating kami dito. So we were scared to go all
Mm.
in, to spend it all, to invest it all in our business. So what we did was we took out a third party loan to get started. And it has been a blessing for us because we had our ROI so in a few months. So it's really good. It's everything is working perfectly for us. So, but I guess for others, there, yeah, you need to get started on your credit history. You may not be able to start your business right away, but just hold on to it, build your credit score, and you're gonna have your
Yeah.
perfect time to start your business. You just have to wait for that time.
Yeah.
Yes. I I guess in my almost 3 years in the business, and also having talked to so many moms and so many parents, so many single individuals out there, another challenge that I I have gathered from them is that as women, as moms, they were not taken seriously. Kayo ba? Na-experience niyo yun? Parang may
Hmm.
judgment
Pwede.
eh. For some, there's already a
Yes.
judgment like, because
Mm.
she's a stay-at-home mom, she's a woman, she may be selling cleaning supplies or
Yes.
makeup, and it's just
Yes.
pocket change.
Mm-mm.
It's not a business that can really, be a source of livelihood, be a source of
Mm.
income for family, or they don't know that it's retirement levels income
Mm-mm.
like that.
Yes.
So have you experienced that, being judged that because you're a woman, because you're a mom, that your business is just pocket change? Barya lang.
May gano'n, yes. Mm.
I guess
How
parang
about
may
you,
mga
Jay? Mm-mm.
parang makes I wouldn't say kasi it's hard to assume then, 'di ba, what people think. And
Mm-mm.
I most often than not, they're not daring enough to tell you what they think,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
So
totoo, totoo.
it's more of us thinking what others think, right?
Yes,
That's
yes.
the most thing that affects us really, that makes us so
Mm-mm.
negative. So I guess
Mm-mm.
siguro to answer your question, it's more of like yung parang comments na parang in passing or medyo dismissive, I would say, yung nature.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Like, oh, what do you do? What do you do? Ani, what are you doing
Yes.
online? Like, what are your posts
Mm-mm.
about? But parang interested, but a
Yes.
bit cocky yung dating. Di ba?
Yes. Yes.
Parang they find it strange, maybe, I would say. So
Mm-mm.
I think it's part of also launching into the business. You really can't avoid those type of comments. But if you
Yes.
know in yourself, you've done your due diligence, just
Mm-mm.
even before you took a step, right? You've done what your
Mm-mm.
research, how far your research can take you, because this is a legitimate and a legal
Mm-mm.
business. You can stand firm, and the training will help you understand the business, and you can boldly stand up your ground, and if you don't have to push people, right? So which is good.
Yes.
Anyway.
Mm. Agree with you, Che,
Just
Che,
show
Jen.
them.
Kasi,
Show them
yes,
results.
oo. Yes. Ako naman, sa
Shock them.
akin,
Shock them with results.
oo, i-shock mo na lang sila na ano, you're doing good, 'di ba? But for me naman, it was more of a concern for me. Hindi siya yung sobrang bigat na reason why I won't go into this business or any other business. Kasi siguro ano, I think baka mas malakas pa to sa workplace eh. Yung you're not taking you are not taken seriously. Maybe because tong business natin, it's relatively a small business wherein you don't have to deal with employees. Wala magko-question for you on how to you run your business. Pero yun nga, like what Che said, it's more on yung hiya-hiya. Because I didn't go back to employment eh. So I chose the not so popular route to be a stay-at-home mompreneur. So I was afraid what others might say negatively about my choices. But it won't, but if you will let it affect you, you'll just stop yourself from
Yes.
reaching your full potential, tsaka yung business potential mo. Kasi pag hindi ka dyan all out or hindi nandyan yung heart mo, eventually yung business mo yung magsasuffer eh.
Mm,
And eventually, when you take
yeah.
pride on your business, you run your business ethically, you do your best
Yes.
in what you do, you'll be able to overcome it. So I think kaya doable to. So
Yes.
there.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-mm. Yes, Che.
Yeah, can I add a bit? Kasi
Mm-mm, sure.
sometimes, 'di ba, parang most corporations are led by men, 'di ba? Parang there are
Yes.
certain industries that are really men dominated. So maybe
Mm-mm.
sometimes people who are looking into our type of business might prefer like men na magbe-mentor sa kanila, right? Because one
Yes.
huge part of our business is also mentoring. We mentor people. We
Mm-mm.
onboard them to start their own business. So
Mm-mm.
far, I think may culture then siguro, and also coming from their industries and backgrounds. But as
Mm-mm.
you said, if you work they see, and they see your reliability, your credibility, how you run your business.
Yes.
You'll gain their trust, right? They'll see
Yes.
your work ethics. And so far, like personal experience ko, I have one male na business colleague, and then actually there's one more coming in na male then. So,
Mm-mm.
it we are able to overcome this, and we are overcoming it already in the
Yes,
community as well,
yes,
right? Yeah. So
yes.
Yes,
just
It's
ganda
wanted
ng
to
it's
add
sinabi
that.
mo, Che.
it's one challenge that we can easily overcome when we invest in ourselves. When we invest in
Yes.
ourselves, learn more about our business, learn more about ourselves, new
Mm-mm.
discoveries about ourselves. The more time that we put in the business, the more confident we become, and we're gonna
Yes.
Yes.
shock them with results.
And those negative comments, it won't matter anymore, di ba, mommies?
Yes,
Yes,
So
true.
yes, yes.
there. Yeah, and before we proceed, let's check what our viewers want to say. So let's check.
Hi,
So here, let's say hi to Neo. Hello
Hi,
around the
Neo.
world.
Girls.
girl.
Pero sabay-sabay girls, may ano pa.
Dapat may
Ayan.
ganun.
Hello.
Moms this time, moms this time.
Yes, good morning from JLu. Good morning, Global Momshies. Hello from
Hi.
From
Kathy. Hello, Momshies.
Kathy,
Good
from
morning from
FG,
Singapore. Yes, same time zone with the Philippines. Hello, Neo, again, watching from Sydney,
Sydney,
Australia.
Australia.
And hello, CP, watching from Sydney, Australia. Wow.
Wow.
What
Hi,
time is it in
CP.
Australia now? Is it different, no? Different, depende sa place.
I
May
don't
Melbourne,
know.
Sydney.
I don't know.
Alam ko lang
I
Sydney,
think
they are
morning sila doon.
yes, and then
Yeah.
3 hours
11 hours.
ahead sa Philippines. Okay? So, Yang, hello from Yang, Marietta Soriano, good morning. And
Morning.
then, hello, Mommy Giselle. Hello, mommies from BC, Canada. Thank you. So there,
And
we
one
encourage
more.
you to engage with us. One more. Oh, hello,
Yes,
Rosie. Hello, ladies watching from Jersey.
Rosie,
Looking forward for
Jersey.
this episode. Yes, Jersey. Nakarating
Thank
na yung ating
you. Thank
business
you
sa
for
Jersey.
watching
Thank
us.
you. Thank you. And one more pala, sorry. From Mommy Cherry. Hello, mommies. Ang daming viewers, nakakatuwa. Yan. So we encourage you to engage with us. And if you're an existing mompreneur, share us your experience. We want to learn from you as well.
Yes.
So
Ano ba yung
Yes,
mga
there.
true.
challenges nyo din?
Yes.
So
Ayan.
aside from funding, not being
Mm-mm.
taken seriously, meron pa ba
Mm-mm.
tayong mga na-experience na challenges? How about work-life balance? Challenge ba
Yes. Big
ito?
yes.
I
Big
mean,
yes.
does it even exist? Does it even exist? Work-life balance. Kayo ba? Kayo ba? Can you share your experiences on this? Work-life balance.
Ako, yes. I think for all of moms or even parents, pero generally kasi moms din eh. Like for us, we have a toddler who constantly needs my attention. A lot of things, as a mom, ang dami mong tinitake care sa household do eh. Maswerte ka pa nga if you have me time. So, as a mom, ang daming mental notes, ang daming list, nakalist sa to-do list. Plus, mommies kasi, as mommies, you kind of push yourself or have this expectation of yourself as a mom that you need to be on top of everything in your household. May tendency with these things, you deprioritize also yourself. But ako proud to say, I'm very proud to say na kung i-compare before and now na mompreneur ako, now that I'm a mompreneur, digital mompreneur, I have work-life balance. Kasi what helped me was
Wow.
choosing this particular business setup eh. Kasi it allows me to be a wife and mom first. So yun yung pinakamahalaga sa akin. That's why we chose this business. Kasi with this business, you create, I can create a routine on my own. So ako yung magsasabi, ano yung gagawin ko ng gantong oras. Wala yung parang, kailangan kong mag-work ng gantong oras. Here, you can pause anytime. May allocated time ako for the important things that I want to accomplish in a day. I schedule my business hours. I find that peaceful time wherein you can do most of your business tasks. And I can do my morning exercise dito sa gantong setup. I can see that I'm able to take care of myself. Kasi sinasabi ko nga, tayong moms kasi if wala tayong mabibigay sa as nanay or mga moms to our loved ones if we don't take care of ourselves first. So nakaka-help actually itong feature ng business natin na flexible and mobile. So there, how about you, mommies? Che and Luville, what's your experience?
Ako naman, oh,
For
go.
people who wants an extra source of income,
Mm-mm.
parang ang hirap kung if you're employed na 9 to
Mm-mm.
5, 9 to 6, parang ang hirap to get
Mm-mm.
started with a side business. Because
Mm-mm.
let's say you're working 8 to 5, you don't just put 8 hours for your work. Make that 10 or 12 because of travel time, preparation,
Yeah.
commute. So 10 to 12 hours goes to work. And then
Mm,
let's say you have 6 hours of sleep or 5 hours of sleep. Ilang oras na lang yung matitira sa'yo for your family, for yourself, 'di ba? So it's really tough if you're thinking of starting a business while you're employed. And we are just blessed to have found this business system because it's internet based. It can pretty much run on its own while we focus on our jobs, on our family, on our passions, and that's the beauty of an online business, of an internet based business.
true, true. I mean, I can say, I mean, I can agree with you because, syempre, I work as a nurse. So I do shift work. Because I'm a
More
manager
than
now,
12
I'm blessed.
hours.
Yeah, 12
Yes.
hours, totoo. There are days that I'm doing 12 hours, but I'm just so blessed that I'm not a junior nurse. So I started this business as a manager. So I'm able to kind of schedule my own time. But that doesn't take away the type of demand that my work has, right? Because we deal with death, life and death. We can't just put aside, like, let's say, oh, it's exactly 5, I need to go. So
Mm,
yung depende rin sa nature ng work as well. But what's good is automation talaga. I think I'm really
yes,
banking on the
true.
automation side because as soon as you get your business up and running, so in my case, it was about 3 weeks, and we do this in partnership with my husband, so that also helps with the load. But even if you're not working with a partner, it's still doable because it's at your own pace, right? So, in
Yes.
the pockets of the day that you really want to allocate the time to do this business, it's possible because I think it's all boils down to prioritization, di ba? You put time to what you value. And for us, kahit na it's a bit tight. I think all of us experience that as moms, tight, di ba? So you have to really think
Yes.
about what's coming first, what's coming second, what can you drop. I think that's also it. Maybe there are things that we need to drop from our daily routine that's really not needed there.
Yes.
Um, so for me, it's we're playing the long game because we know that this business will give us a big return as we put our business, our passion, our time, our dedication. Yeah, we will see results. So that's just how we see it. That if we put time and invest our efforts here, we will gain it back. More and more and more than any type of business because internet based and sobrang amazing ang system. So
Yes.
you all watching out there should really check it out. Yung type of business that we are so proud of. Yeah. Right. So ang next point natin, right?
Mhm.
Um, is yun nga, is there any self-doubt? Is that one factor of women entrepreneurs? Yung self-doubt or lack of support system? I think yes, right? That's always a challenge
Mhm. Yes.
because as we touched on earlier, some of the negativity around us, it gets to us when we allow it, right? When we think otherwise that we cannot do it, do I
Mm-mm.
have time for it? If you're entertaining all these negative thoughts, then
Mm-mm.
that will really put you back, right? So, but I know it's a journey kasi nga me coming from an employee mindset to a business mindset, I had to also deal with these type of thoughts. I think siguro ano na lang, bihirang-bihira yung hindi mag-go through that aspect of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
startup phase,
Mm-mm.
right? I think you
Mm-mm.
really have to process those thoughts and
Mm-mm.
like And again, yung training that will help you also to develop that mindset, growth mindset, a
Mm-mm.
changed mindset, a business mindset, and of
Yes.
course, self-care then as well, right? It's part of
Mm-mm.
self-care not to
Very
sabotage yourself,
important.
Yeah,
Yes.
not
no,
to
don't
sabotage your
self-sabotage.
thinking. Yes,
Mm-mm.
I think
Mahirap madaling sabihin, di ba, no? Pero mahirap gawin.
yes,
Mm-mm.
pero may support system nga. There are many people who have gone before us in the
Mm-mm.
community who we
Yes.
can who exemplified how it can be done. So
Mm-mm.
you're not gonna be on your own. So which is super amazing kasi
Mm-mm.
there's a mentorship culture.
Mm-mm.
People helping other people across the
Mm-mm.
community, whatever time zone. Like now, good
Mm-mm.
morning, good
Yes.
afternoon, good evening talaga,
Ay,
'di ba?
oo
Oo
nga.
nga
Oo,
eh,
bilis
eksakto!
nga, no?
Literal.
Exactly.
6 to 8
Sakto
Mm-mm.
hours
pala.
apart tayo, 'di ba?
Yes.
Ano masasabi niyo naman doon sa
Ako
any
naman,
self-doubt?
agree with you, Che. Ako naman, from my experience, it was actually the main reason why I kind of hesitated or it was pulling me back, the self-doubt. Because when I started, I told myself, before I started, I told myself there are a lot of things on my plate already as a mom. We don't, although of course I'm a stay-at-home mom, we don't have a household helper. I was a breastfeeding mom that time, I think it was around 1 year old. My daughter was 1 year old that time. So um the demands of a baby and a toddler, I felt that I wasn't ready because I have a baby on my arm and then I was still adjusting as a new mom, diba? But what helped me overcome those was first yung husband ko. Because like Luville, yung husband ko din, si Yar, he was on board in this business. He was the one who asked me, will you regret if you don't pursue the business? If yes, don't go for it. Just go for it.
Wow.
Yun, malaking
Wow!
Wow.
bigyan ng ano, 'di ba, award? Hindi pala
So
Bigyan ng
women's
award si Yar.
supportive.
month. Hindi pala women's month. Bigyan ng award si daddy. Okay, so yun.
Oo.
Yung support, 'di ba? I became more confident because I thought merong ibang moms that are doing this business, so I can do it as well. So I see a
Yes.
lot of moms doing this. Women, not only moms, yung women in single moms and then single individuals, madami. So also it helped na you surround yourself with people that can support you. Yung mga cheerleaders mo. And we have that in our business community. And of course, our mom tribe, 'di ba? We find
Yes.
people who can relate with us and inspire us believe in ourselves. So 'yun, kaya na-overcome ko yung challenge na yun.
Self-doubt.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Ako, I can
Mm,
totally relate with you, Ayin.
mm,
Because I've shared
mm,
this tons of times.
mm.
When we started the business, I just gave birth 2 months, 2 months postpartum. So I have a
Ayun.
newborn, a toddler. Everything
Mm.
was so crazy. And Vince was pushing me, no, do the business.
May pressure ang husband pala.
Yeah, so it was crazy, but I had that doubt in me if I can do it, if we can really get it going. But what
Mm,
helped me overcome it was because we have a strong why. We have a
yes.
strong motivation why we want to do the business,
Totoo,
why we
totoo.
want a better life for our family. So I guess it's important that you
Mm,
find your strong why, no?
mm,
Para matalo mo yung self-doubt. And also, as
True.
much as we are saying we have a supportive mentoring community, I think it also matters that when you need help, you reach out. You don't
yes.
just wallow in it, no? Alone on
Mm,
your own. No, you reach
mm,
out because I'm sure help is available when needed. You just have to
yes.
say it.
Oh, that's true. That's
100%
true.
yan here in our
Yes,
business.
yes.
Mm,
That's
yun.
true.
So, thank you, Mami Luville and Che. So, check muna natin first before we end our episode. Kumusta natin kung meron pa tayong viewers and their comments. So, oh, Liz. Hello. Good morning from Manila. Good
Manila.
morning. So there, I
Thanks
think,
for watching.
yes, thanks for watching. Thank you
Yes,
for
thank you,
engaging with
thank
us.
you.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
thank you. You know,
Mm-mm.
to close this episode, they say that now is the really the best time to start a business. To start a business
Mm-mm.
because of the systems, the tools that are readily available for us, no, and because of all the women that paved the way for us right now. But
Mm.
as we've mentioned a while ago, that being the best time doesn't mean it's gonna be a walk in the park. No, you still
Mm-mm.
need to put in hard work. You still need to put in the effort.
Mm-mm.
But it helps that you have a strong why. Bakit, para kanino, para saan mo ginagawa itong business mo. Have a vision for you and your family so that when the going
Yes.
gets tough,
The tough gets
the
Tough
tough
gets
gets
going.
going. Yes, yes. It's gonna take a lot of hard work, but with the right strategy, with the right system, and with a winning mindset, you can certainly crush your goals. And if you're interested to get started, if you're interested to learn more about what we do, we're gonna flash our websites later. Do connect with us or send us a message. We would love
Yes.
to share with you what we have been doing for the past years. No,
Mm-mm.
I guess that's it for this episode. Thank you everyone for joining us, and we hope to see you again on our next episode here on Moms because
Every mom
Every
needs
mom needs a
a
tribe.
drive.
yes, yes, we do need a tribe kahit
Yes.
virtual lang, 'di ba? So,
Yes.
I
Yes.
guess that's it. Thanks everyone for joining us. Happy
Thank
weekend.
you. Happy
Bye-bye.
weekend.
Bye.
Bye. God bless.
Bye-bye.